Alright. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. As always, my name is Triumphy, and today I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about WoW-wise, but I figured, you know what, if I sit down and I talk in each video just about the way I'm feeling about the game, maybe that would be entertaining to you guys, and maybe we could have some back and forth on how you guys are enjoying the game or consuming it. Um, for the last, I'd say, 2 months, I've been really trying to put in some work on the retail game. I have some awesome friends in a really great raiding guild. Um, that I don't know if I'll ever get to raid with them because they're just on another level than I am completely. But I definitely am enjoying having their presence and learning from them and just learning how to be a better player. Also, the idea of maybe getting to raid with them eventually, or do more stuff in the game, makes me more excited about learning about the game. So I've redone my whole UI. I've redone my whole key binding system, which I was kind of like stuck to for so long, and it was really impeding my how good I was at the game, how the next level that I could reach. Because I was really tight into I have to have this mouse, I have to have this keyboard. It's too hard to hit these buttons. And you know what? I just took it all back down to a base minimum. Keyboard, mouse, two button or four button mouse, backward or two side buttons. I make those my transition buttons, or my shift, my alt, my control, and it's it's opened just a whole new side of the game as far as being in control of my character. I took a huge look at some of the targeting options that you have instead of just tab targeting. There's some awesome ways that you can just target players instead of hitting that hunter pet every time. So I've been playing around with a lot of the key bindings in that section as well. Guys, and I want to encourage you, if you're playing the game and you're putting a lot of time in, take a little time and really learn about your key binding and about I never knew. I always thought having a focus target was so hard, but you can literally go into in-game settings and set alt as to whenever you're holding down alt, all your abilities that you have will be used on your focus target. So, you don't have to go in and make a bunch of macros and stuff for focus targeting. You don't have to get that in depth. They have options in the game just to basically let you target two people at once and be fighting them both simultaneously, while not having one necessarily targeted your main target. So I've been learning a lot more about that and just really kind of digging in. I wanted to unlock the Cool Tyrian druids because I think the Drustvar version of the druid just looks so cool. If I wasn't going to play one of those new troll druids, I definitely wanted to take advantage and get to play this cool bone mouth cat version of a druid, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't have much gear on that character yet, but my prot warrior is getting pretty beefy. Um, the unfortunate thing is this expansion is almost over, so a lot of this work is just to get myself kind of in the place where I can be making gold right now, in our downtime, as far as, no more raids are coming out until Shadowlands, and I want to be able to be ready for Shadowlands. I haven't had really a WoW expansion yet, where I've had my setup like I like it, where I have the time, where I have the support, and I'm just really excited for Shadowlands. And I'm finally feeling like making videos again. For so long, I was really discouraged in making YouTube videos. It's not easy putting yourself out there, to be judged by the world and to share your opinions with people that might disagree with them. And you know, it's really encouraging when you have people that are giving you positive feedback and all that, and you don't focus in on those guys though. You focus in on the guy that's being a douchebag and calling you fat, or calling you names, or telling you that your content's bad. And you know, I'm trying to just get past that. Not that I've ever had like a major problem with that. Um, but when that type of stuff happens, it definitely makes you go, I don't know if I want to put out something else that people are gonna not like, or that people are gonna shame me for. And not that I've ever put out anything shameful, but just the idea of somebody criticizing you is sometimes a hard thing to get over. And so I'm trying to get past that and just really, the people that want to watch my channel and watch my content will watch it. Uh, and those that don't, I appreciate you giving me a view. If you stopped by and you didn't enjoy the video, I apologize. And I'm sure there's other great WoW YouTubers out there that uh, you can watch, all kinds. So anyways, that's just kind of the way I'm feeling about the game. I'm definitely enjoying it right now, but I think it's also because I took a massive break from Battle for Azeroth. I really haven't been running my visions, um, for since the beginning. I just started them like 2 months ago, so it hasn't necessarily gotten. It's definitely starting to get to me. Like I don't want to go do the dailies in Pandaria and Oldham anymore. Like I'm like I get on, I'm like, ugh, man, I don't want to fucking go do those. And then if it's the insect guys in Oldham, it's just like, ugh, you know. And I wish that wasn't the case. And I don't know if that was the case in the past. I didn't really ever feel like I got so burnt out from just doing the same things over and over. The visions, I don't. I probably have some head damage from the goddamn visions every week that you get 3 of. And I'm a prot warrior, so I go in there, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pull a bunch of stuff, and it works like every time until I get stunned, and then I'm fucked, and I bang my head against the desk. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with WoW right now. I'm enjoying the content that they're adding. I think they're adding a lot of cool stuff. But I definitely don't feel like the systems that are in place at in game are necessarily an enjoyable experience. I was thinking today, oh man, I'm almost done at work. I got to do these dishes, and this is the fucking grind's over. And then I was like, oh, and then I could go do my, I gotta go do my world quests and my daily quests for the visions, or the points so you can get into the visions, and it's just like it's turning into a bit of work. And I know WoW is work sometimes. You got to do some grinding, but I just, it feels like I'm grinding just to grind. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm getting much out of it. And even with the gear upgrades that I get, I don't remember any of the pieces. I just transmog whatever I get. So I don't know. I think they need to figure out a different way to, a different gameplay loop that's a little bit more exciting or a little bit more rewarding. Um, and I'm not talking about like gear rewards and stuff, guys. I'm talking just about like experiencing the game and being rewarded by getting to play it, which is is the way WoW felt. It's the way WoW Classic feels, I think. Um, I may be grinding, but eventually the grind's gonna pay off. And I just don't know if it's the same for Battle for Azeroth for right now. And I really hope to see Shadowlands do some things different. I think there's a lot of cool stuff that you know, I think there's a lot of cool stuff that Battle for Azeroth gave to the game. The allied races, I love the Druidical Tyrants, I love the trolls on the Horde. Um, I Some of the mounts are just beautiful, and some of the gear sets are beautiful. But it feels like from the beginning, it seems like since WoD, we've had this gameplay loop of it's just not very fun. And I don't know what was different about Mists of Pandaria. I don't know if it was that Raid Finder was still new or people were still like normal raiding quite a bit. I think the group finder, in-game group finder, and raid finder have really kind of killed normal raiding. And honestly, it's almost to the point where it's killing heroic raiding. If the only bosses I've killed in heroic have been in a pug, and I play this game all the time. So that shows you just how like and that might not be me communicating or doing what I need to socially, but the game should be grouping people together. In classic WoW, I didn't have to search for a group of people to play with. There was just people to play with. And I don't know what has changed so drastically about the game since classic WoW. But I feel like the developers need to take a real hard look and see what systems used to be in that game that drove people to each other and made people really, really depend on each other. And I think that is one of the most important aspects of WoW that we've lost. And I honestly think it's just due to oversimplifying, finding a group and basically oversimplifying being able to find people. If you don't like Dave that you're playing with, Andy is in another group and you just can click over and go join his group real quick. And that may feel like it's easier and better, but really, before you and Dave would have had to work things out and figure out how you guys were going to beat this boss or complete this task together instead of just, oh, well, fuck you, Dave. I'm going to go, play with George over here. And I think that's a part of the game that is really missing. And I would really like to see it come back because I think Blizzard has one of the largest historical, awesome worlds that's still alive and still growing today, and having new things happen in it. And I people get excited about Fortnite having a new map. WoW is ginormous, has multiple zones, is ever changing, and has a huge player base. With thousands of people. When that thousands of people can be on at the same time. It's not 100. And you see maybe 10 people that game. It's thousands of people that can play WoW together, and they're missing a huge amount of just community that could be built by just making it so easy to find a group and just letting people queue up for Raid Finder and not having that content be something that you want to work toward. Instead, it's just something you can just go do. And I think that's absolutely the wrong way to play WoW, if you ask me. I think the best way to play WoW is to have a group of friends that love hanging out in Discord together and are joking with each other all the time and just having, human moments together. And, I only have negative human moments in this game anymore. Unless I'm, if somebody's gonna whisper you into this game, it's because they're gonna tell you that you're trash or something that you're that's just the way it is nowadays, and I really wish that wasn't the case. So, anyways, guys, I know that's been a bit rambly. I went over a lot of different topics. Please, if any topics that you guys would like me to talk about or discuss again, please let me know in the comments and let me know how you guys are feeling about the game. Are you experiencing this same grind mentality, where I'm just like, I'd really like to go work on my warrior right now and get some more gear, but it sounds more fun to go do PvP on my druid that I just made, that I'm getting my ass kicked in battlegrounds with, and I don't think that should be the case. So that's why I'm making this video, and I'd really appreciate you guys' support. If you enjoy the video, please subscribe on my YouTube channel. I do the Twitch thing. I stream. So if you guys would like to come discuss any of these ideas with me personally, I'm over there most nights. Or I'm gonna try to be over there most nights, but a few nights a week right now, and playing the game and enjoying just playing the game with the community that I'm trying to build. So if you guys want to stop by, I'd really like to talk to you. So come over there. That's Triumphy TV on Twitch. www.twitch.tv or wait, sorry, twitch.tv/Triumphy TV if you guys want to check that out. And I'll try to put it in the video itself. I don't know if YouTube is letting me like put the little thing up here yet, but I haven't paid for my video editing software in a few months because it's really expensive. So yeah, so I might not be doing too much editing on this video, but I just really wanted to put out my opinions and see where the rest of the guys guys and gals that are playing this game are at. So anyways, guys, we'll see you later. Thanks.